So for people that might not know who you are, just being introduced to the channel, your channel, and can you give a little backstory on who you are?
Sure. So my name is Sam Scott Thorne, and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. I say that at the start of all of my videos, so it feels weird to say it now. Um, I am a session singer and a vocal coach who lives and works in Scotland. And I started a channel. I started to actually talk about vocal styles and get really granular. And then it kind of moved into kind of reactions. And now it's moved into more of a place of reaction with heavy vocal anatomy education and kind of interwoven through it.
Vocal
Um,
anatomy education. Wow, I like
yeah.
that term. That's a cool term.
Yeah. So not only will I'll give you my opinion on stuff, but it's less like I love this and more they're tilting this, they're doing that. This piece of cartilage is
Hmm.
involved in making that sound, and I try and help folk to replicate stuff, I suppose.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. Like, you and I are very similar in that aspect because I do the same exact thing, only from a production level. Like, I've been in the music industry for a long, or making music for a long time, so I've like just things that I've like learned. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that people don't realize. You know what I mean? And like I was watching a couple of your videos today, and I was fascinated by the. I mean, I'm a big Hamilton fan actually. Now
All
that
right.
but the funny story behind that, and I say this every single time I bring up Hamilton, is the fact like I was not interested in Hamilton by any means. You know what I mean? Like I just wasn't into to theater. I just didn't know that I would like musicals. And then
Yeah.
it's funny string of events. I end up watching one of the videos. I'm like, yo, this is actually crazy. Or hearing one of them. So I was intrigued by how you're like, oh, you were talking about how he's raising his larynx to kind of get some, it was
Yeah. That brightness.
farmer. Yeah, exactly. The farmer something.
The
Farmer
farmer
related or
refuted.
refuted. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, it's really hard to explain him without being derogatory, but the whole way that his character is set up is that he's supposed to come across as quite annoying and
Hmm.
like smarmy.
Hmm.
So I was like, his tone is bright and he's
Yeah.
making a sound that is impish. I think I used the word impish. I
Hmm.
don't know if that's applicable. But yeah, the Hamilton series, I'm doing them all, like one after the other. I did one video and people were like, you need to watch the whole show. And I was like, let's do it. I've seen musicals before and there's like, what, 10 songs? And
Yeah,
there's
46 in this one.
yeah. So I was like, oh,
So how are you? Sorry, how are you getting this the video on the screen? Like,
so
where are you
what I
getting that
do
from?
is I record and I watch it on my iPad, and then I take the video, I get it off of YouTube, and then I upload it and I use Wondershare Filmora, and I like clip everything together. So I
No,
don't do like OBS. Is that
no. I'm sorry. More not from the technical side. I'm talking
all
about
right?
like copyright sides. Like they
Oh
don't block you for that.
no. Some videos do get blocked, but other ones I'll dispute them on the
Yeah,
basis that
yeah,
they're not being used in the way that they can be
sure.
enjoyed, the way they're intended to be
Yeah,
enjoyed. I'm kind of talking about elements within it and then
yeah.
breaking it up.
Hamilton was actually really good with releasing those claims. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, some
we
of
get
Hamilton's were
blocked
actually some of my
in weird
best.
countries.
Yeah, yeah. It's the communist countries actually.
Yeah, like North Korea, you can't watch it, and I'm like, okay, I'll accept that. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
it's like I think it's North Korea, Iran. It's four countries. I think it's North Korea, Iran, China, and Syria. I think the four
Every single
countries.
time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
But
bizarre,
then
but
when you dispute them, I think it just gets released to everybody. So just they just don't want you watching in those four countries.
that's funny.
There's a lot. There's a lot of artists. Not artists, but like specific. I guess it's maybe labels. I guess it is like publishing labels that whoever makes those claims. There's a lot that will block it in those four countries, which is fine.
Yeah.
You see it a
It's-
lot.
It's funny. I think the whole copyright thing is it needs to be heavy-handed because of the platform that YouTube is. It's huge, and people will just take videos and re-upload them.
Sure.
But for creators that do stuff with the videos and try and educate with them, it's really frustrating. But
But yeah.
it's kind of two sides of the same coin, innit? You kind of have to take
It
the
is.
rough with the smooth.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, it's true, man.